clack, bow, hit with the tech. You sleep out there, don't call me Chaz, you ain't meet me yet. Turn my block to a CVS, you see me, see BBS. I'm doing more, you see me less. Get more big, I'm on VHS. Red cap, I ain't seen the check. We blowing this shit like BMS. Hold up, what's the hold up? We gon' chop them down and then we low. Hold up, real I'm in my soul. Hit me hard, don't put this carbon on your road.
What's good, y'all? Buckle up, coming through on a quick drop. So, let's get right to it. I'm out here waiting for my motherfucking cheese steak anyway. So I said, let me go out here and holler at my people real quick while I'm waiting around for my motherfucking cheese steak. So, I want to say this. Mag 7, it be going on Bark for the Bone channel, BFTB, debating with him. How you debate with this pussy nigga and let him call you all kinds of dick eaters without letting him know he a pussy nigga is crazy. It's crazy, Mag 7. You allow that. You feel me? And you definitely need to start addressing that. It don't matter. Let that nigga kick you off his shit. Fuck that nigga. Let that nigga boot you off his shit. Whatever. Fuck it. One day you probably better jump back on there and holler and say something. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Don't matter. Whatever you do or you don't. Long as he come on YouTube, you feel like you want to say something to what he's saying to the public, you got the right to say that shit. And if it's open for you to say it, you go say it. He block it, fuck it. So what? So the fuck what? That nigga say something crazy to you, call you a dick eater, call him a pussy nigga. You a goofy ass pussy ass nigga. You a cornball ass nigga. You can't just allow that nigga to keep saying that just to stay on his panel with him, bro. Come on now. Man up a little, you gotta come better than that, bro. Fuck that nigga panel. I mean, don't let that man disrespect you like that. And nobody talk shit about you on social media. Nobody be talking shit about you on social media, Bark for the Bone, but outside of boxing social media. Alright? Where you push false information. But outside of where you push false information on boxing talk, but outside of boxing talk, nobody even know who the fuck you are. Again, you're not a known person, like Brian Norman was trying to tell you. Nothing is known about you like that. So I don't know why you assume you so delusional when you think that. All right. So let's get to this. So of course, you got the goofy motherfucker. You got this goofy motherfucker, BFTB, saying Jake Paul. This was this about, y'all. Jake Paul, first of all, let y'all know, Jake Paul would never make no motherfucking face of boxing or be no fake face of boxing. And like I said, of course, you got the goofy motherfucker, BFTB, saying Jake Paul would be the face of boxing over Tank. That's what he said in the shit that the same show that he was just recently, he was beefing with the nigga, with the dude I was just talking about, Mag 7. This the same show he was saying this dumbass shit in, y'all. This the same show. So, first and foremost, let me let you know this, since you want to say that. The difference between Tank Davis, that's how deep his hate is for Tank though. But the difference between Tank Davis and Jake Paul is Tank came into the sport of boxing, and from his first fight up until now, Tank has got into the ring with boxing opponents in or around his weight class that he fight in. Alright? Tank has done that throughout his boxing career. He has got in with opponents in or around the weight class that he fight in. Me, myself, don't stamp Tank as the face of boxing because, of course, I still have Canelo as the face of boxing up to this point. Now, the difference between Tank and Jake Paul is the fact Tank can be in the talks as the face of boxing because he fight real fighters. He fight real boxers in and around his motherfucking weight class. Tank claim to the face of boxing. His claim to the face of boxing has more of a base to stand on. You feel me? Tank's claim to the face of boxing, it has more of a base to stand on. Jake Paul, we all still know, is a guy that came from YouTube. We all remember he came from YouTube. He got himself in position to put on exhibition fights against football players, movie stars, basketball players, and fighters retired for 20 years or more. Fighters tired for 20 years or more if they around his weight class. Y'all heard that part, right? He would fight fighters that's retired 20 years or more. He would only fight fighters retired 20 years or more in or around his weight class. And now his next fight, he says, okay, I'll fight a current fighter with A-level status, but he has to come to the 135-pound division. He has to come from the 135-pound division. That's his next fighter. He say, okay, y'all, I'll fight a current fighter. I'll fight a current fighter for y'all. Y'all saying I don't fight current boxers? I'll fight a current boxer. But he got to come from the 135-pound division. This is the kind of resume Jake Paul has as a licensed boxer. Like BFTB told us, he's a licensed boxer. This is the kind of resume he has as a licensed boxer who fights in the cruiserweight division. BFTB told his subs that Jake Paul is a champion at cruiserweight, and I'm here to let each and every one of y'all listening, each and every one of y'all listening right now, let y'all know that's a motherfucking lie. Straight cap to make him saying Jake Paul is the face of boxing look legit. That's the only reason he said that to y'all. He not no motherfucking champion. No, he not no fucking champion at cruiserweight. Not at all. So anybody who think Jake Paul is a champion at cruiserweight, I'm letting you know he not. Okay? And some of y'all casuals actually believe this shit. Okay? Well, check this out. Buckle up. Going to let those who don't know who are the super belt holders in the cruiserweight division. Because y'all might not be caught up on that. So let me let y'all know. Gilberto Ramirez in the cruiserweight division has the WBO and the WBA belts. Okay? And Jake Paul has never mentioned his name to this motherfucking day. Alright? Ja Apataya has the IBF belt at the cruiserweight division, and Jake Paul has never pursued fighting him or mentioned his name to this motherfucking day. Okay? And Badu Jack has the WBC super belt, that fourth belt. He has that WBC super belt in the cruiserweight division, and Jake Paul hasn't mentioned his name or pursued any kind of fight with Badu Jack to take his motherfucking belt. Alright? And to put the icing on the cake, Jake Paul has even fought as a prospect against regular opponents in the cruiserweight division, and he hasn't been fighting as a contender in the cruiserweight division either. He hasn't did nothing in the cruiserweight division concerning boxing. For those that didn't know. Tank has so many fucking sold out venues. He got so many sold out venues. So it so happened to fall in the talk. He so happened to fall in the talks of the face of boxing. And then the kind of numbers that Tank versus Ryan put up in pay-per-view definitely put him and Ryan at the heads of the table on the King's talk. Tank knocking out everybody he was getting in the ring with, no matter what level the opponent was on, made Tank the household name, the same way it did for Deontay Wilder, BFTB, your favorite fighter. Deontay Wilder ended up with a household name simply off knocking out so many F to C level opposition. So all the Tank fans can know that. Y'all, I need to expose that so y'all know that. BFTB favorite fighter Deontay Wilder, he did the same thing. Knocked out so many F to C level opposition over and over. Tank did the same shit, and that's what put Tank in King talk. That's what put Tank in King talk. Ryan fought two of the other fighters that's supposed to be two of the four kings. He done the most in pay-per-view along with another four king. And he dropped the four king over and over in Devin Haney when they fought. Of course Ryan was a four king, whether you like it or not. And Tank did try to fight Loma recently, and Loma turned it down. Don't matter if Loma old, young, whatever, Loma turned it down. And don't listen to this pussy nigga telling y'all Loma didn't want to fight because of back problems. Pussy nigga don't got no doctor paperwork about Lomachenko back, so put a pickle in your mouth and shut the fuck up unless you got a video with his people talking about his motherfucking back. Shut your goofy ass the fuck up. And Devin was a part of the problem at 135 because the goofy motherfucker couldn't make the weight after Loma and after he fought Loma and shot Shakur a whack ass offer like Bob Arm told us. And listen, Jake Paul will never be looked at as no motherfucking face of boxing, ever. Jake Paul can get the face of what we can call some made-up fighting exhibitions, I guess. They should nickname it Coco fighting or something like that. That's what we're going to name it, Coco fighting. When movie stars fight football players or boxing fighters fight basketball players, or Fat Joe versus Rick Ross, Jake Paul versus Wesley Snipes, Jake Paul versus Tank Davis from 100 pounds lower in weight, all that shit should be called Coco fighting. That's Coco fighting. Don't you ever call Jake Paul no motherfucking face of boxing, you goofy ass donut. See y'all on the Get Back.